Righty fucking roo. And we're back.
Scooby-Doo.
Righty roo. Oh, mate, you know what? I have not really appreciated how much I've missed this till right now.
Right this second?
Till right this very second. And I went, nice. I have missed this.
Do you know who else missed it?
Who?
The listeners.
Yeah, they really did, you know. They actually did. How mad's that?
It's pretty mad. Thank you, I guess. But, like, yeah, all festival. Had people coming to the shows, like, when's the podcast back?
I know.
Had people in the DMs, like, when's the podcast back?
My Mondays are crap now.
Yeah. Well, I think they were pretty crap to begin with. If we're the bar.
Do you know what? I was actually going to speak to you about that. That's, to me, properly mad. I would say I had at least maybe 3 or 4 people that was very
loud,
liquidy. Yeah, it was like I was like fucking someone's like a dog eating soup. Why soup?
I am.
Water would have sufficed actually. Any liquid.
No. Soup adds a certain viscosity.
I would say I had like 3 to 4 people a week.
A week? I was like, where is it going?
3 to 4
I had
people.
3
a
to
week.
4 people a show.
No, that would be fucking
I'd be like,
crazy. That'd be like,
I don't think you all listen. I've seen the numbers.
But like, yeah, man, it was so nice for that to have that. And one day, there was like a guy that I went to college with, and there was a guy that you went to college with,
yes.
and they're both buddies.
Yes.
And they're both like, I know one G, and he's like, I know the other G.
Yeah.
So they did both of us in a day, and I remember them going, it's our 2Gs day, and I went, this is daft.
It is daft,
but so lovely.
It was nice. Thank you for that. It's made coming back all the easier, because I reckon we maybe wouldn't have. I reckon we'd just be like,
oh, it would have been that.
We've not done it for weeks. It
would have been so easy just to fizzle,
and it wouldn't be like a bad out of badness or that. We just wouldn't say anything to each other because we're very lazy.
That is absolutely how it will end as well. When that day comes, it's not. There
both know.
There will not be a conversation.
When's the other one going to ask about the pod?
There will not be a conversation going, I think we've done 2G. It will just fade.
We'll be in a comedy club somewhere, and then somebody will mention a podcast, and we'll exchange a look. We won't say anything. We'll just go, okay.
Do you remember when we used to do one? That was mad. That
was mad.
20 years ago.
Yeah. Oh my God. What a thought.
But before we go any further,
yes,
I would just like to say,
thank you.
Yeah, you have predicted it.
Yeah.
I would just like to say, fucking well in, mate, for the Fringe run you had.
Oh, thank you.
Your show was fucking brilliant.
Thank you, mate.
Really fucking brilliant.
I was very proud of it this year.
You were great. You were it was the first time I've been to see you during the Fringe, I believe, because I think we've always clashed before.
Well, yeah.
And also, remember when we were fucking just sworn enemies?
Yep. I do remember that vividly.
But no, mate, I honestly thought it was absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
So fucking funny. So, like, just probably for LPMs, just gags.
Yeah.
That the first 35, 40 minutes of your show is just fucking joke. It's like a barrage.
Yeah,
a barrage of jokes. The Nigel barrage.
That's what the Scotsman called it.
But honestly, you know, I was
a Nigel barrage of
impressed.
jokes, so heartfelt and emotional. 3 stars.
Did you get any like good pullable quotes or anything?
I guess so. Well, I don't know. I only had one proper review,
and
that was 1-4 review.
Yeah.
Who it came on the worst day. It was so bad. Every other show was great. This one was a stinker.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that doesn't even make sense. I know the show's good. I've done it 20 times already. And it's the stinker. And it was 4.5 stars. And like, I went backstage and I was kicking fuck out everything. I've hurt my foot doing it. Like, I was so pissed off with the gig.
Yeah.
I was gutted. And then I like phoned Milo McCabe, who you all know as Troy Hawk from the Greeters Guild.
Greeters Guild. What a man. What a beautiful, beautiful man.
Because here's the thing, everyone loves that character because he's so positive when people are walking in. But he's a very positive person anyway, Milo.
Yeah.
Like, he's quite good at putting things in perspective. So I was like, where are you? And I went and met him for a drink. He's like, it won't be as bad as you reckon. It'll be fine, probably. And also, it doesn't matter. You know the show's good.
Yeah.
And I was like, fine. And then when the review came out and it was 4.5 stars, he called me up and he's like, so you booted fuck out of backstage for a lost 0.5 star, mate. 1.5 star, you fucking psycho. And I was like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, you're totally... I mean, honestly, I also think as well, during the Fringe, they happen. It's actually fucking mental to believe.
Happen.
They do. There's always at least one, or in my experience, 13 that just don't go your way. But like generally, there is always at least a couple. There's a couple of days that you're like, for whatever fucking reason, the fact it's midweek, the fact that, as you say, when you say it every single day, it's very hard. And in the stand, which is a very warm room, it's hard to hit everything with the 100% momentum that you would need for
that was one of the quieter days as well. I had 1 or 2 quieter days. It was so up and down, this festival. Like, some of the days were fucking rammed, stand out. And then other days, I think the least I had was like 30 something.
That's
which
really
is like,
good.
Yeah, it's all relative though, isn't it? Because like I remember complaining about that, being like, this is the least amount of tickets I've ever sold for a solo show ever. And
that's just incredible ratio though.
Yeah, and then Robin Granger's like, I played to 1. I was like, 1?
Yeah.
I fucking kudos to Robin, man. I'm sure he's all seen it in the news if he's a comedy fan.
How crazy is that sentence? I'm sure you all saw it in the news.
It was
and I did see it in the news.
Yeah.
I did see it in the fucking news. I
got sent it by like family members and stuff like, hope your Fringe was going better than this guy. And I was like, that's my mate.
Yeah, but bonk. Absolutely bonk.
Fucking fair. I would not do the show.
I would have done a show to fucking 1 person.
You'd have done it?
No.
No, God, no.
I've done it to 2, but 1's it's just so crazy.
Was 2 the one where you had audio visual stuff in the show and you would stand off stage when you played the video?
Yeah.
And you went backstage, played the video, and went, I hope they're gone.
The very same. That is
was
the
that, were you not texting us behind the curtain as well?
Almost definitely.
And I was like, are you not in a show right now? And you were like, yeah. Are you not doing a show right now?
Yeah, I am, mate. There's 2 of them in there. I do not care.
I'm hoping that by the time this message is sent.
I remember thinking, I would love it if this video ends, and I opened the curtain to go back out and there's no one there. Just so the tech funny. Going, we can go home. But yeah, but 1 is just it. Yeah, fair fucks. 1 person is, but then it's not even that. It's the whole next day, and he's there, like, doing a chat show, and he just happens to be there. It is like a proper little, it is like a proper good feel good story. I'm sorry I didn't see your show, but it was a work in progress, wasn't it? Yeah, so I'll see it when it's in progress. Frankly, I was annoyed when anyone I did know came to it, because I didn't advertise it at all. Yeah. I wanted it to be whoever was on Grassmarket, and I knew exactly what I wanted to get out of it as well. And I think I got what I needed out of it, or what I wanted to get out of it, within the first week. And then I was just trapped in a show that I didn't really want to do for the next day. And just because I had 3 or 4 shows a day every day, I was just kind of like, weirdly, my work in progress was the one that I wanted to lob. But so don't worry about it. I think only 1 comedian came to it, and it was the funniest fucking choice.
Oh my God.
See if you can...
Gordon Brunton.
No. No. Paul McDaniel.
Oh, Paul McDaniel lovely little Paul.
Yeah.
He's such a good dude, man.
And he came on the day where it was close to mental breakdown for me, I think.
Oh, right, okay. I think everyone got there, you know.
It was like...
Everyone I've spoke to said, well, I found it mentally the toughest thing I've been through since lockdown.
Yeah.
I found it very tough a lot of the time.
Yep.
And a lot of people have said the same. I think because it's like the first time we've thrown ourselves back into a Fringe like that.
It was quite crazy just to do it like that. With 3 years having not really done it to that size, to then just, jump right back in.
Because I didn't even really drink that much this year.
No, me neither, you know.
Like, I had maybe 3 or 4 big ones. Yeah. But I used to be every second night. I was out till 5.
Totally.
And now I'm like, nah.
Fuck it. Like,
not doing it.
I actually can't be arsed.
I used to do my show, go to the Abattoir, which is the artist bar, and there would always be people hanging out, and I'd just be like, well, this is me for the rest of the day. I'll just hang with these people. And people would come and go. I went to Abattoir a couple of times after my show, and there was nobody there. At all.
Loft Bar this year was fairly fucking dead as well.
Yeah.
Like, the couple of nights that I did go out, I ended up in Loft, and one of the nights was very funny because I bumped into... Oh no, I should have researched this before hitting record. I believe his name was Blair.
Right.
2G listener. and I think he'd came to the Work in Progress show, and I'd spoke to him after, and he'd mentioned like, oh, this what we were just done. When's it coming back and all this.
Yeah.
And then me and Gus were out on the piss because I think we'd got like a 5-star review for the play.
Oh yeah, you got to fucking celebrate.
We were literally going home. He was literally going home he was chatting about the pizza he was going to have in his pants in his bed, and I was like, I'm off to watch the Liverpool game. And then as we were about to, I just went, holy fuck! And he went, what? And I went, we got a 5-star review. And he went, well, that's that pizza fucking lobbed. Let's get pissed. So I was like, yeah, let's get pissed.
Yeah.
So we're rocking up to Loft Bar, and I just hear, oh, Gareth. And it's this Blair guy who I'd been speaking to, I think maybe a couple of days before or whatever. So I did remember him. And he was like, oh, I've just fucking missed my bus. And I was like, well, fucking, you're on a night out with us. Fuck it. We're going up to Loft Bar. Do you want to join? And he was like, yeah. And honest to God, kudos to fucking Blair. This is a guy that's not in this world.
Yeah.
Like, at all. He comes up to Loft. And for the first wee bit, we're all hanging out in a group. We're having a laugh. Paul Sinna's there. He's like fucking chatting to Paul Sinna. Like, this
Paul
is
Sinna
fucking...
from The Chase for our listeners.
Or Taskmaster for Blair. He was a big fan of him on Taskmaster. So he's like asking him about all the tasks and stuff, and Paul's like fucking like trying to wait to him, and it's all, and I'm like, it's ace. We're all having fun. And then when it gets to like, I don't know, maybe 3 in the morning ish, and I'm like, right, I need to fucking go home here. I was like, where's Blair?
Yeah.
Fuck, I do feel kind of responsible now for Blair. So I go back out into the smoking bit, and he's just in a group of people that I have no idea who any of them are, and he's chatting, and I see like a bunch of people like, and I'm like, oh, he's fucking sound. He's killing it. He's, if anything, he's more belonging in here than I am.
Yeah.
So I just left going, he fucking smashed it. He messaged me the next day being like, what a night.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it was properly fucking
What is your Fringe highlight then, do you reckon?
Without a shadow of a doubt, doing the play, and maybe the last day of the play. There was a couple of days that we did it where I just felt like we really were doing something great.
Yeah,
I just fucking loved it. If I didn't have the play this year, I think I would have really struggled.
Yeah,
but I loved it, and there was just so many like funny moments that like came of it, and because like I'm sharing it with Gus, who's already like a really good mate, like on the first day, lines just because we hadn't done it, like we were really in a bad place to start because we'd only done like one preview in a different venue where the staging was all different, so we were like properly fucked by it, and there was just this moment on the first show, and because a lot of the script was, because it's just 2 guys in a room for 90 minutes.
Yes. 90 minutes?
90 is too long.
An hour?
65.
Right.
Should have been an hour. Should have been. Never really was, actually. But so there's a lot of like, oh, please leave. No, I'm not going anywhere. And like, so this feed line would have to be very specific for the next person's line to make sense.
Yeah.
So like a lot of time I'd be like, I'm not going anywhere, not till I understand what's going on here, or I'm not going anywhere, not until I know what's going on here. I deserve to know. And then Gus's line would be deserve. So there was so many of these back and forths, and before like I fully had it down, I thought I'd nailed it, and I just give him I'm not going anywhere, mate. And I can just see him just staring at me, going, well, my next line's deserve.
Yeah.
So you need to say deserve, because otherwise it looks insane.
Yeah.
So Gus is just staring at me, and I'm just like in the moment, like, and I can tell, something's went awry.
Yeah.
So then your brain's going, right, do character stuff just to try and make it. So I don't know why, but I was just there going, I'm not going anywhere. And then nothing's coming back. So I just go, huh? And Gus is just like staring at me going, Pooch, I can't do fucking anything with that.
Yeah.
So then Gus brilliantly goes, well, I'll just pick it up from another line that I know. And then we kept going from there. But that line that he knew was like 6 pages in the future.
Wow.
So we just picked up from there. Weirdly, that was the only time the show ran to time.
When you skip 6 pages and stuff.
And there was so fucking many lines that just, when we said them, they're all callbacks.
Yeah.
And
none of them land.
None of them made
You missed
fucking
them all.
sense. Because we hadn't set anything of it up.
I remember the only time I did a play.
Another McAllister play, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Right? Was it split decision? No.
Split decision.
Yeah.
It was
Nailed
about
it.
Scotland leaving Scottish independence, really.
I think they're all, in some way, subliminally that.
Yeah, probably. But I remember being on stage and like I went out my head. I wasn't in the play.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about, I don't know, I was like, what am I going to get for lunch? Or something
Yeah.
that. It was like mid-festival. I was checked out. And then I heard them stop talking, the two other actors, Jojo and Vlad. I heard them stop talking and I looked and then they kind of turned and looked at me and I went, oh, fuck.
Did you say, oh, fuck?
No, it's my line. Because here's the thing with that one as well. It was all rhyming.
Fuck.
The play rhymed.
Wow.
So if you couldn't miss a line.
Yeah.
Because the next one had to rhyme. So it was like, it was mad. It was all
Jesus.
like. So I was just like, why are they looking at me? Oh shit, I need to say something. And maybe it lasted 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But in my head,
it feels forever. It feels forever.
I reckon it was like 5 seconds. I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Said my line.
Yeah.
I went, thank fuck. But I was like, that was insane.
Yeah.
You cannot think about anything else other than this play right now.
It's so
And I never did it again. But I was just like, what happens if it doesn't come? If the line doesn't come, they'll just have to go.
Something they'd have to pick up something.
But they both turned to look at me. And I was like, if one of them then went, well, this doesn't rhyme anymore. I was like, oh.
And also, why did they just stop to look at him for 5 seconds before just continuing?
All right.
Speaking of being taken out of the moment, man, I had a fucking belter.
Yeah.
With the play this year. And it's just the two of us. It's back and forth. It's all in real time. So there's no like scenes. There's no like specific. And the guy I'm playing, his name was Ali. I miss him already. I liked being him. He was a prick, and I just really liked being a prick.
He was an absolute prick.
And I loved it so much.
Yeah.
Like, it was just such a different shift for me to be like, I really want to portray an arsehole.
These both did great. It felt like they should have maybe been switched, those roles.
Do you think?
Could you have done it switched one day, do you reckon?
We pissed in the pub, definitely did that as a little exercise, and I think we got further than we thought we would.
Yeah.
But no, I think Gus was always going to be Finn, because when Gus auditioned, he did read for both parts.
Yeah.
And maybe Keir did switch it, but there's a speech that Gus's character has in that, like the whole like sitting at a desk, and I'm like, that's actually Gus's bit. Right. You spend your life sitting at a desk, so some man with a bigger desk comes along and says, oh, you go to promote to this bigger desk.
Yeah.
Like this whole analogy of life. Like, I've heard Gus say that to me pissed in a pub before. But yeah, so on the fucking, again, middle of the Fringe. Now, he's a really fucking nice guy. Shout out to fucking Connor, my barber. Been going to him for fucking years. Nice lad. The conversations I've had with Connor, I don't think Connor's the sort of guy that would be going to theatre.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the sort of guy going, oh, that's just how I spend my weekends, actually. Go up to the Lyceum, play a pint at the fucking Trav. It's how I do my Fridays. I just don't think he's that guy. But because we follow each other on Instagram, he's obviously seen me post something, and he's been like, oh, that's Gareth's show. Let's go see Gareth. And he knows I'm a comedian, so he thinks it's going to be like comedy sketches, right? That's what he thinks he's getting. Straight away, he's turned to his girlfriend, just going, yeah, we've misjudged this, love. This is not what I thought this was. Honest to God, it was fucking perfect. So I'm playing Ali. He's a cunt. And I'm just in my brain being Ali.
Yeah.
And then I delivered this line, fucking grow the fuck up and buy a Bic was the line. Always got to laugh every single day. Smashed it, right? And I'd look in the same bit every single day. That's where I'm looking. That's where I deliver that line. And on this day, I deliver that line, I look out, and I see my barber, and my brain goes, it's that fucking Connor. What's he doing here?
Yeah.
And he looks at me, and he goes, Bluetooth disconnected. Any sort of
For the audio listeners, Gareth held up his thumb.
Oh, yeah, true. We are doing an audio podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just, with a kind of dumb look on his face.
So the guy in the audience gave you a thumbs up with a big goofy face.
Yeah, going, it's me! I'm the guy that cut your hair. And any connection I had to Ali in that moment came and went, and I was like, I'm now Gareth. Stood up, looking at my barber, saying my silly little words. It was the fucking funniest thing. And I've since got a haircut. And I went in, as soon as I sat in the chair, I was like, I just need to ask you something. And he went, it was me. It was me. And I was like, did you think that's... And he went, nope. I had no idea what that was. I thought it was going to be a series of sketches. And you just stayed as that very angry character for a long time.
Yeah. Because my barber came to my show as well. And he, when I was doing the dog Instagram stuff, he was like, yeah, I've got a dog on Instagram. And I was like, not you, mate.
It can't be you.
I know you.
Yeah.
I know your dog. Yeah. I follow your dog on Instagram. I can't be doing this. It was pretty cool. I don't think people have as close a relationship with their barbers as you and I.
You and me both do, yeah. I love my barber, man.
Well, I was mates with my barber. I went to college with him, and then he moved to Berlin.
All right.
Which was a shame. And
Did you not used to get your haircut at the place I get my haircut? Rag and Bone?
Yeah, Ross used to work there. And then my mate Stuart, who I worked with at 3, the phone shop, he's become a barber. He was working at Rag and Bone for a while. He now works at another place, but I go to him now. So I've always kind of known my barber.
Yeah, you really have. Prior to them being a barber.
Yeah, exactly. And I find it easier.
Kind of feels like I'm about to become a barber.
I would hate to go to a barber's now. In fact, I went to a barber's in Copenhagen just to get my beard trimmed because it was a mess, and I forgot to bring my razor. And I posted a photo
stranger.
of it. Yeah, and I just need the beard done. And he was like, okay, and that's it. And I was like, yeah. And he was a bit like miffed with that, the barber.
Why?
I don't know. Anyway, it was like, I think it was called like the British Barbers or something in Copenhagen. I posted a photo of it on Instagram, like getting the beard sorted out, and my barber messaged me like, "What the fuck?" It was like if I'd like put up a photo of me and some chick in Laura's like, "What is this? What the fuck?" I thought you were on a boys' holiday.
Yeah.
No, I'm with my side piece.
See, I did that again at Rag and Bone. So I actually went to this was really bad etiquette, I think, but Connor's was kind of cool about it. I don't think Connor was available, so that's obviously what it was. But I got my hair cut from a different guy, but in the same shop.
Oh my god, you went to the marital bed and fucked somebody else.
And Connor's fucking chair is literally right next to him. So I was like sat there, and Connor was there, cutting someone else's hair. Yeah. And I was just in this guy's hair. His name was Dan. And he was like, oh, this feels dirty, doesn't it? It feels dirty. And I was like, I actually do feel like I'm being caught cheating.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel. But then we got on really great. So I actually did. There was one day I was just like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to see if I get my hair cut. And I was like, oh, Connor's busy again. And then I messaged Dan on Instagram. And then he again said that. He was like, oh, slide into my DMs. And it's all getting very filthy. It's like, I want to be caught.
You're a bit of a slut. Yeah. You're a bit of a slut, actually.
When it comes to barbers, I am loose.
You love a bit small talk. It really gets you going. Oh, you going anywhere nice? Oh,
fucking love this. Watch my hair.
Yeah. You go to every barber every week, just a tiny bit off, just a tiny bit. I'll get another one next week. I need to speak to someone.
Dan needs to do something to it as well. So.
Ask me what's on the rest of the day. Yeah. Come on, Chelsea, on the rest of the day. I love the barber small talk, man. But that's why I like having a barber a proper know.
I for everything I just said there, I also do like that. The regimented, the dude. Conversations aren't that all the fucking time. They fucking grow and they become like you actually get to know the person.
So do you think you would maybe have been better off with this other barber?
Well, he went to Australia now, so.
Oh god, you could have been there with him.
Back to Connor, I guess.
You could have been there with him, maybe. I think, see, when you get older, like I am, like I'm an old fella.
How old are you now?
32. 32. For 2 more days. When the podcast comes out, it'll be my birthday.
Oh wow!
So, just so you all know, you can please message me on social media when you're listening to this and say happy birthday, Gareth. 33 today.
We should call the episode today's Waugh's birthday.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I like how you were gonna crap on that, and then you realised, oh no, I might get a couple extra messages. So that would be nice.
I don't really want them, but
do you think that's how? Before you go into the story, sorry. Do you think that's a guy thing? Like, do you know when my birthday is?
No.
Yeah, good.
Wait.
No,
I think I know the month.
Okay.
April?
No, close though. March.
I knew it was about then.
So I was just going to say that. I was like, that's mad to me that your birthday's in 3 days. And I had no idea.
No idea, no.
There wasn't.
Well,
there wasn't a thought rumbling around there going, I think Waugh's birthday's coming up.
I think that's fine.
I think it's that kind of guy thing. Personally.
Daniel's birthday is the 11th of September.
Yeah, well,
September
it's
11th,
impossible
right?
to forget, yeah.
It's impossible to forget. My birthday is the 12th of September, the day after his.
Yeah.
Do you know how long it took
That's
him
crazy.
to remember when my birthday is?
That's bad.
It's terrible.
Bad. That is bad.
We were mates for years.
That is bad. That.
And I would always be like, when's my birthday? And he's like, oh, no clue. I went, this
The
is crazy.
fucking
It's the
day
day
after
after yours.
yours.
We've
That's
been to birthday
bonkers.
parties of his,
Yep.
and at midnight they had like, there was one of the first ones, he had like this sash on, and at midnight he was like, sash is yours now,
Yeah.
and all that. And every year
Yeah,
he
you
forgot.
just
He
forget.
knows now
Yeah.
because I've made such a big deal
Oh, you
of
would
it.
have to. I would kick up a big
I've
stink
kicked
about
up
that.
a stink. I'm still kind of
I'm
angry.
still kinda
as you can
stinking.
see, yeah. I'm PU. Crack a window because I'm stinking. Fucking, I was so angry
No, that
for
is
ages.
bad, though.
The day after yours, cunt. I reckon I would know anyone's birthday.
If it was the day
mine.
after, I can tell you, I'm friends with a girl called Nix. Her birthday's the day after mine. I know hers to be the 19th of March.
I've not spoken to this girl for a long time. We were in primary school
Yeah.
together. Her name is Megan,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
her birthday is the 13th of
Yeah, yeah.
September.
Yeah,
and I
because
remember
you-
because
because
it was
the day after mine.
And sometimes at school they would make us both stand up and they would sing happy birthday to us.
Yeah. That's
Shout out to
criminal.
Megan.
Criminal. Not shout out to Daniel Sloss, though.
No, fuck
Bad.
him.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were you going to say, sorry, about your birthday in 3 days?
Oh, yeah. I feel like as you get older, you become more aware of like sliding doors moments. Do you know what I mean by that? Have you seen the movie Sliding Doors?
I have not.
Basically, it's like the start of the movie, somebody's like running to try and get on the train, and they miss the train. The door's closed, and
Right.
the train goes away. But then they show you the same thing, but they make the train, and they meet this girl on the train. And
Right.
It's all about them falling in love. Or
Right,
whatever.
yeah.
And it's just like little things like that that could change your whole life.
Yeah.
And I think you become more aware of them as you get a bit older.
Yeah.
Like the ramifications of like decisions and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I've just been thinking a lot about it just because of like everything going on in my life.
Yeah, of
and
course.
like I don't know, like just thinking about comedy as a business.
Yeah.
Excuse me, God.
You've been excreting all sorts of stuff
very
today.
gassy today. Whatever point I was trying to make, it's gone. You can't burp mid point.
Just been thinking all about business.
Whatever.
Basically, we're entrepreneurs, guys.
I'm sure it was building to something, but it's gone.
No, we can get back.
No,
we can
no,
get back.
I've,
we can
I've
get back.
undermined my point quite brutally. Anyway, what I'm saying is, we should all distribute wealth equally.
Oh, fuck me.
If Liz Truss came out and was like, "Here's my plan to solve the energy crisis," we'd all go, "No, not you. Get fucking Boris back."
Definitely, yeah.
At least he didn't fucking burp mid-sentence, Liz.
That would be great. Like someone's first, like big conference, like the fucking world's media's there, and there's like all these photos going off, and they walk up, and just like before they even get there, they're like about to say something. They've literally just adjusted their paper, and they go, "Fucked it. You fucked it, love. You've absolutely fucked it. We just heard your arse laugh, so
Yeah.
you fucked it."
And Matt, like, would you like? Because that's bad. What do you reckon would be the I think the worst possible version of that.
Right.
We could be onto it in the next week.
Right.
The priest conducting Her Majesty's funeral.
Oh.
If he goes to say his first line, like, "We're gathered here," and then just projectile vomits. Everyone go, what the
fuck, mate? It's the Queen's fucking
And you've
funeral.
puked everywhere.
I see. I actually think puke is not as embarrassing as like gust of wind
Blows up his
upfit and
he's
just
got
a
a
little
thong.
priest knob.
little priest knob. You
Yeah.
got the knob.
He's kilted it.
I think, you know, like those leather straps with a brass hoop.
What? Yeah.
The penis is through that.
Wowie. Yeah. Now that is
Little
embarrassing.
gimp pants.
Now that would be embarrassing.
Yeah, there's a choir boy under his gown.
Scuttling away.
Like, at a funeral, come on. You can wait 5 minutes.
Take a bloody day off.
You horny bastard. Fair fucks to you.
Oh fuck.
Fair fucks to anyone that horny, is what I say. That's why the expression is fair fucks.
Oh man, fuck. No, go on. I'm interested to what you were going to say.
I can't even.
We can't even
fathom what
remember it,
was.
right, okay.
Yeah, it's gone. Whatever. Lost in the ether.
Have you got anything planned for your B-Day?
I'm going to Belfast tomorrow.
Nice.
I thought, what a good place to go during the death of a royal. Is Belfast. Just really relax.
Yeah, no, it'll be chill there. It'll be chill.
Go
you know what? I don't even think you'll notice it.
No?
No.
I think you're lying. And then we're going to Donegal for a little bit, and then coming home, little holiday.
Nice.
It's my post-Fringe holiday, which I keep getting like Facebook memories. Which, by the way, Facebook's worst and best feature.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
We should have a look at some today and see who's got the most embarrassing one.
Belter.
But mine's are normally like the last few was like I was in Turkey or I was in somewhere else, and
this year
I'm going to Belfast. So times they are changing. Right, let's have a look. Facebook memories. I think I got here we go. Got it 1 hour ago, so this is perfect.
Wow. No, I'm gonna win.
You are?
12 years ago today.
Oh shit, sorry.
12 years ago today I said something fairly cringe.
Okay, let's see.
What the fuck why have I done this?
I've got when was yours? 12 years ago?
12 years.
Mine's from 13 years ago. It's pretty cringe.
Right, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm going to win.
I think you might, because it's not that bad today, mine's.
Right, okay.
So I'll go first. 13 years ago on this day, 10th of September 2009, I put week off from work after 2, the number 2, and then night, Nite.
Yeah.
Week off from work after tonight, yeehaw.
Yeehaw. It's fucking amazing.
Mark. Let's see, there's 2 comments on there. Let's see what they are.
The comment on mine is the best.
Okay.
The comment on mine is the best.
Go ahead.
Right, so I've put 12 years ago on the 10th of September 2010 in quotation. So I think it must be like I'm guessing this is like a song lyric.
Yeah.
We had a lot to learn. Table manners and grace. How to wait your turn. Just that.
Is that song lyrics?
I fucking hope so. Otherwise, I've just done a little bit of poetry to myself. We had a lot to learn, table manners and grace, how to wait your turn. But the comment is where it really, in my opinion, gets great. It's me commenting on it. I'm the sole comment.
Yeah.
You know it? Question mark?
You know it. 11 years ago. So that was a year after you wrote that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
You waited a year, then put a comment on.
Oh my God.
Commented on your own status.
You know it?
This, by the way, I think should be a regular feature.
Yeah,
that's
the
Facebook memories, because they are cringe.
Yeah.
I only ever had, I remember, because you see it
Why
every
have I
year.
commented a year later going, you know
know
it? It could be that someone else commented on it and they've since deleted their Facebook or whatever. But it just looks like I've posted a thing, no one's interacted with it.
Nobody knows this song?
A year later, I'm like, seriously guys, nobody?
Yeah. Because you see them every year, obviously. There was one time where I posted up lyrics that was, oh my God, she looks just like Serena.
Yeah.
Actually,
no.
Catherine Zeta.
Yeah.
No, my
That's,
name's Marina.
Marina and the
Diamonds, yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? Was I really vibing with Marina and the Diamonds? I must have been vibing with that. It's a tune, to be fair.
But it's also interesting seeing like how statuses used to be put, because I think like the way we used to write them was totally different.
Oh, totally. Because
like
you used
we'd be
to
like
do it, the way
is. They'd always start with like is.
Yeah, because it had your name and then the status would be like beside it.
Yeah.
So it would look like Gareth Waugh is.
Yeah.
And you would say it is like going to Australia or something like that.
Yeah,
and that would make sense. But now when you look back, they make no sense.
Yeah. So it's like I put up a status going, is buzzing about Aaron's party to neat.
To neat. We loved a little to neat.
Yeah.
Because it was text speech. We were just getting off that fucking drug. We had all these characters we didn't know what to do with.
That actually has reminded me of something else. I have noticed something about myself very recently.
Right.
And I since had a whole panic about it. And I've went back and looked at all... I think I am the only person my age still using emojis.
Right.
Like regularly.
I use emojis a lot.
Right.
But wait, that's an old person thing. Apparently, using the laughy face emoji...
It boomer energy.
It's boomer, yeah.
I had no fucking idea. It was Ailey's little sister, Finn, was like, you always use that emoji, and seriously, I'm now shouting at you stop because it's fucking cringe. And I went, It's an emoji. It's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. That's cool and hip.
Of course it is.
Because, yeah, the laughing face went, and it was now like skull and crossbones, which means like dead.
Yeah.
So people were doing that, and they're like, if you use a laughing face emoji, you're old, right?
Yeah.
Which is fucking crazy.
It's
I was old before that, let me tell
But
you.
like, I'm messaging people, like, I think it was when I was messaging Vittorio was when I think I had the spark. Because I went to use an emoji and I went, oh no, I've just used that emoji in the message before, so I won't do it again. And I went, hold on. And then I just scrolled and I was like, I'm the only fucker using emojis here. And then I went into a chat with, I think it was Sterling. Again, I'm the only, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, is everyone not using emojis anymore? And
oh
I'm
my
just,
God, it was like the calls coming from inside the house.
Always the fist with me. I'm always doing that fist because I always, but I'm just like, I'm now panicking. I go text with care. I'm like, again, just me. I'm the only cunt that uses emojis in all my conversations, and I'm now worried that all of these people are like, oh fucking hell, Pooch, grow the fuck up.
I think we used emoji. I think I did.
Well, I think it's you and me, baby. I think it's you and me, and everyone else has got some memo that we didn't get.
Because we were talking before about, oh God, it's left my. Oh, the music. Remember, there was a tweet that was like, what's a song that you sang when you were younger that you didn't know was about sex?
Yeah.
And mine was "I'm Horny" from 1998. I'm horny, I'm horny, horny, horny. I was walking about as 8 years old singing that, like, I'm horny, I'm horny, horny. And I was like, I remember asking my mum, I was like, what does horny mean? And she was like, do you want to know? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, it's like when you really want to kiss someone. And I was like, ugh.
That's a good mum. That's a good mum. When you really want to kiss someone, that's really fucking sweet. Because it would be weird. Do you really want to know? Sure. It's when you really want to fuck.
It's when you're fucking absolutely hooching on
You're
a
just
shag.
bursting. Like every bitty is just going,
Heat
I
is
need
radiating from your
me.
crotch.
So I have a belter of that as well.
Yes.
And again, had no idea at the time what was happening. My mum would have.
Yeah.
And bless her little heart, she was like, oh no, he likes the song, so I'll just let him have it. But it was Justin Timberlake's Rock Your Body.
Yeah.
I used to like sing that like to my mum.
Yeah, great.
And there was a bit, and I'd say it every time, not knowing what the fuck it would be like, gonna have you naked by the end of this song. And I just, the thought of me like that, just looking
dropping your shirt over your shoulder.
Honestly, the thought of young me just staring my mum right in the pubes going, gonna have you naked by the end of this song.
Like, oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's nice.
Sing it well.
I'm going to
go put a cardigan on.
Bro, I was like, okay then. You did say. This is what you asked for, actually.
Honestly, like,
It's
just one of those things when you look back,
really.
you're like...
Like, I remember early days driving up to a gig in Aberdeen, and I was driving Wendy Wason, and we were talking about the Rihanna song that was getting, like, being edited, and I was like, why are they editing S&M?
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Chains, baby.
And then she was like, well, like, when you kids hear it and sing along, it's a bit weird. And I was like, oh, I've never even thought about that, because like, I would never entered my...
Yeah.
But can you imagine a little kid like, because I might be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Chains and whips excite me. You'd be like, oh my God.
I think there's a line that is like, sex in the air, it's okay, I like the smell of it.
Yeah.
It's a bit much, actually.
It's actually, you know what?
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Relax.
Chill out, Ree.
Yeah. There's no need to put that out.
Found out yesterday that Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People was about school shootings.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Crazy how upbeat that song.
Yeah.
Crazy how
it's
catchy
not that
it is.
upbeat.
It's not, you're right, it's actually very downbeat, but it's a fucking bop.
My favourite genre of music, it's so specific.
Let's get into this.
Is electronic music with sad lyrics.
I don't think that's a genre.
Yeah, probably not, but that's my favourite type.
Yeah.
Like Robin, Dancing on My Own. Fucking one of the best ever.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Future Island
Where's
stuff.
Robin gone? Robin with a Y?
I think Robin had a new song recently.
No.
Yeah. Or they're just living off, the profits of that X Factor cunt singing the song. Taking all the fun out of
Robin
Dancing
and
on My Own.
La Rue are just the same person to me.
La Rue gave up so fast. They did one album and went, done.
The thing is, I know how sore that would have been. I know exactly how sore that would have been because I heard it in the headphones. I heard like
golly. Right on the fingernail. It was so sore. It was so sore. Oh gosh. It's so sore. Oh god. That fucking was not fun at all.
it was seeing your change in face.
Yeah.
From just she came up so quick. Just
it's like proper kid hits the deck and there's
there was a moment
where everyone goes,
there was a moment.
All right?
Is it cool?
Then they go. I've took me back to childhood. That.
Oh, we have blown the fucking things, but that's fine. Oh my god, that's very funny.
Much.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Like I knew it was bad because I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it. Like when you can hear, because like you can't usually hear that in the headphones, but you really had some fucking throttle behind it.
Like
it was
snake.
so.
That
like,
thing, everyone McElhenney high five.
Oh god.
How long have we got left? Actually,
I would say 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, we've still got time then for stuff.
Oh,
well, let's do a personal question.
Yes.
And then let's wrap it up.
Right. Okay. So these are the extremely personal questions, the section that we came up with and then went away forever.
This shuffle you're doing is insane.
None of them have moved.
No, I know.
Do you want to shuffle?
I seen a magician on the last day of the Fringe.
Cool.
Is it cool? Magicians, right? I like magic. I hate magicians. I think it's what I would say.
I think up until recently I was with you. From doing the Johnny Walker's Pick of the Fringe shows, I did 2 of them with magicians, and they were both.
What were the magicians? Who were they?
Magical Bones.
Right.
Who does he's a break dance. Holy shit! One of the things this guy did was fucking insane, and I just watched a bunch of people go, and I was stood at the back like, "Are you fucking for real, you idiots?"
Yeah.
So you pick a card, any card, like every fucking magician does. Got this lassie. She writes her name, shuffles the deck and stuff, and he does he's quite funny as well. He goes, right, okay, now what I want you to do is I just want you to rip up that card, and she rips up and she's like, in your mind, just do that in your mind, and she's like, ah.
Yeah.
So it's like he's funny, he's got a bit about him, and then what he does is he was like, right, okay, pick a new card, and then he goes, right, write your name on that, and he puts it back in the deck, and he does this little dance. He goes, I'll put on my magic music, and then this really slow, sexy song comes in. He's doing all this sexy dancing, and then he just chucks the whole deck up in the air. He backflips, catches a card, and goes, "Is that it?" And it fucking is. It's got her name on it. He just throws them.
Yeah.
Backflip, catch. It's crazy. And then he goes, "All right, as a gift for thank you for being here. What do all women love? Chocolate." So he gives her a crunchie. And then before she leaves, he's like, "Oh, open up the wrapper. I bet your card's in the wrapper." And she opens it up, and she's like, "Nothing there." And he's like, "Shit. Maybe it's actually in the crunchie. Then fuck it. It's worth a try at this point." She opens the crunchie, and the fucking card that's been ripped up is in the fucking crunchie.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's great.
Crazy.
That's very good.
People. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think
people?
it's because people go, we know it's in there.
Yeah.
Whereas this magician, right, I can't remember his name now, but my God, his tricks were incredible. Here's my problem with magicians, though. They've always got to have this weird through line for their show.
Yeah.
He came out and he was acting strange. He's like, and he went, I wanted to do a show that even impressed myself. And I was like, fucking do one. Show us the card, cunt. Show us where you can pull the card from.
Yeah.
He did this trick where he gave loads of people in the audience bits of paper. He was like, write something on these little slips of paper.
Yeah.
Put them all in a cup. And then he did a thing where he threw a hammer around and I think ended up with one person left.
Right.
And he was like, what was your bit of paper? And they said, this one. And he finds it. He's like, okay, this one. And he says, what did it say inside? And they said, egg. And then he gets a fan, a concertina fan. And then he puts the little bit of paper on the fan. And he just starts flipping up and down on the fan. And he's like, you're going to hear it get heavier and heavier. And sure enough, it's getting bigger and bigger, this little bit of paper. And it turns into an egg in front of us. And then he takes the egg off the fan, cracks it in a cup, and goes in. I was like, that was pure magic.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, incredible.
That's absolutely fucking
I've never
crazy.
seen anything like it.
Yeah, no,
that
that's
was
bonk.
genuinely impressive.
That is mad.
Yeah.
Properly batshit. So yeah, when magic's like that, it is like...
It's pretty good,
It's
man.
pretty cool.
But there's two... The only fucking magicians are creeps, right? They've only learned magic because they read somewhere that impresses women.
Yeah, of course. Which is kind of...
Why do you want to saw women in half, bro? You fucking weird creep.
I think women like this. I don't think they do. Famously.
I like this, though.
Yeah. I think that is it. But I think that's kind of to be said of most sort of performers. Is the... what? So what inspired you to go into magic? For the purse.
For the
purse.
purse. Yeah.
And then they do it, and they still can't get any. So, but then at least now they're a fucking wizard. So there's one upside.
Pure wizard.
Yeah, that is actually crazy. It turned into an egg.
It turned into an egg in front of my eyes.
Crazy.
Anyway, the first one in this is bad, and I don't think we'll be able to do it. The second one I really quite like.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, you want to do the first one then?
I'll give it a go.
What are your sexiest dance moves? Yes, you must show them.
Oh, well, I can't show. There's not enough
It's an
space.
audio thing as well, yeah. But I like the second question.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time and warn yourself about an event, which event would you select?
That's a good one.
It is good. I've got a couple of options.
Same.
I think the first one would be Liverpool winning the Champions League. I need to warn myself about that. Just be ready, mate.
For the, are you talking about the miracle of Istanbul or
No,
the most recent 2-0 over Tottenham? It was always going to happen. It was going to happen.
That's it. Yeah, I forgot it was Tottenham actually. No, that was good.
Surely you'd warn yourself about when Arsenal win the Champions League and be like, just no, it's not going to go your way. No, going
yeah.
Because it's the hope that kills you.
Go back in time and warn Robin van Persie to not kick the ball away 0.3 seconds after the referee blows his whistle because he'll get sent off. 0.3 seconds. They timed it.
What events would I go back and warn myself? That is a good question, but
it's sliding doors, baby. It's what I was talking about.
Yeah, it totally is. It totally is. Everything has like a ripple effect and it leads on to the next thing. Well, that's why a lot of these people that like talk about like when like a big traumatic moments happen to them. A lot of these people go, wouldn't change it. I would do it again. And I think the reason they say that is because as long as you make sure that the whatever bad thing that's happened to you is the catalyst for you springboarded onto the next good thing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have got that next good thing.
I was always of that, like, whatever bad happens,
that.
it's all relative.
Yeah.
It's all there. It made you who you are.
Yeah.
And you're quite happy with who you are.
Yeah.
But now that I'm not happy with who I am, I reckon I would probably have to warn myself about some stuff. I reckon I would say, don't buy a Porsche, mate. I'd go back and say, I don't know, I really fucking like that.
Because we've had this conversation before. It did give you, in that really difficult time, you were like, I think it'll do this. It did.
It did.
In that moment.
I feel like a predator in that car.
Well, that's not great. You feel like a predator.
A predator. Not like a
Prince Andrew predator.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I mean like a cheetah.
Just,
right.
I
like honestly, an actual predator.
Right.
Like a cat slinking about. I was like...
I thought what you were going to say there was not like a beast, just, like an assaulter.
Yeah. Just like, I knew I could catch kids if I wanted to.
But I never would.
Yeah, but
if I wanted it,
I could have.
Oh, for sure you could have. You got a Porsche.
Hey, you want to come?
Kid's not
come on,
getting
I'll
in
let
a
you
Porsche?
put the roof down. And then I'll get
then
someone
I'll
else.
go
Oh god, why do we both do that? I hate pedo jokes more than anything, and we fucking went there.
Yeah. Well, we didn't. Yeah, we did. I was going to say, no, we didn't really. We full did.
Yeah.
What would I want myself?
We've done it twice. We had a choir boy underneath
the choir boy shocked me. I will surprise you. I was like, oh, we're there. We're talking about fucking...
During the Queen's funeral. I think...
We had to talk about it.
It's funny because the choir boy wanted to be there at our story. It's not really paedophilia.
Yeah,
it's
he's
the
like
scandal of it all.
Yeah.
The
don't have
priest
to justify
couldn't wait.
We don't have to justify
No,
shit.
I like it. The priest couldn't wait at all, and he's like, I'm gonna...
I've burst it, mate.
I reckon...
dying here.
Where do you go from there if you're a priest, right? You're doing the Queen's funeral. You got a choir boy underneath tickling your balls.
I have a hunch.
Nothing after that is going to be the same.
That might be the end of you. I have a hunch.
I think, you will just be like, well, I'm never going to be horny again.
Those fucking...
chasing a high.
Those Facebook Predator videos like come in straight away after and start filming them, and he's like, oh no, I'm going to lose my job.
I don't even mean that. I mean, like where do you go sexually from there? Like, if that's your kink, you're never going to get to do that again. Everything else will pale in comparison.
Live on TV, the world's watching.
Yeah, I don't necessarily mean you get caught. Say he gets away with it. Where am I going?
Where are you going with this?
Say he gets away with it.
It was
after that.
Say he gets
nothing.
Away
There's going to be no rush the same as doing the.
It's almost like you're suggesting the guy who's doing it. Whoever's got that
It's
gig,
crazy if he doesn't
try it, bro.
I'll get under there. I'll get under there with you.
This is mad.
Yeah.
Tickling his taint.
And then I've got to walk with him at the same time afterwards. Everyone's like, that priest walking away.
Just he's walking sideways like a crab. Why is he doing that?
Yeah.
Because Waugh's in him. That's why.
I'm causing mischief. Oh God, I'd get caught so fast.
What was I going to say there now? It was something to do with that. God, just all over the place. What was I going to say?
Don't know. You've got to warn yourself about something?
No. Yeah, no, that was it. Of talking about how you... Right, keep that in your fucking hands. I want to answer that question that made your face do that.
Yeah.
It was like when we were at Tea in the Park that year. Do you remember when we were at Tea in the Park and we were speaking to this lassie... I think she was like either with Neil or like Neil had like been speaking to her, but
Who's
she was
Neil?
like a branch piece.
Oh right.
Who the fuck's Neil? And she was a nurse, but also a dominatrix.
I don't remember any of this.
Do you not?
No.
Holy shit! Oh mate, you're about to squeal. So's everyone.
Squeal. I want to squeal so bad.
It's the listeners. Trigger warning. Get ready to squeal. If you're squeamish, maybe not even listen to this. And she said because there's only 2 nurses / doms in Scotland, so she's only one of 2 people that can do this guy's gig.
Right.
And what this guy wants done, and what she does, and he pays a crazy amount of money for, is she goes and she already.
I don't like the mimes that are accompanying this.
Has a little knife and she slices down his ball sack.
Oh my God.
She cuts open his ball sack.
Oh my God.
And she takes out his testicles.
Oh my God. What are you doing?
Shows them to him.
What the fuck?
And then, because that's his thing.
What do you mean that's his thing?
He wants to see it.
Oh my God.
His little balls. So I don't know how you'd present them. Like
fucking hell. We're going to have to put a trigger warning at the start of this episode.
And then, I did say going in. And then she puts them back in, sews them back up. Now what I have found so fascinating with all of that is, how do you realise that's your thing? That's such a crazy thing to go, try that, maybe I'll like it. Like, is he just having a piss one day and he like does the zip up?
Oh my God.
And the zip gets caught and he's like, actually.
I really don't.
Actually.
I'm not enjoying this.
I remember you having that reaction at Tea in the Park at the time. That's why I can't remember. I'm surprised you can't remember.
As you started saying
shows them.
As you started saying it.
Your balls, mate.
Oh, golly.
There's your balls, mate.
That's too much, man. That's way
Right
too
to the
much.
death as well.
Fucking hell. We can't end. Honestly, I think this will be disgusting to people. I think we'll lose listeners with that story.
Nah.
100%.
We're not going to we won't talk about it again. You're
sure.
through the worst of it.
But they'll be like, I don't want to risk a similar story.
If
Horrific.
anyone's happy with us joking about kids in a priest's arse,
yeah,
but they aren't happy to know about, don't kink shame, bro.
I spoke to a dominatrix in the Fringe. I was hosting a show and she was in the second row and I was like, what do you do for a living? She said, I'm a dominatrix. And I was like, fucking amazing.
That's cool. That's cool.
Great.
That's a good job.
And then I did the classic, all right, what's the weirdest thing?
Yeah.
Come on. And she went, well, I think the weirdest thing is that men grope women in public. Do you not think I was like, yes, that's weird. Men are creeps. But come on, it's a comedy show.
Comedy.
And like I made a whole thing of it like that. I was like, come on, just tell me you fucking put something up somebody's arse. Like, that's all we want. And then after the show, she messaged and she was like, I'm sorry for making it weird. I was like, you didn't make it weird. You're right. I mean, I was just hamming it up for a laugh. And they were like, okay, cool. Anyway, I liked this card is pretty good.
Right.
It's a bit much,
right,
but not
that much.
Now seems less because of the story just told. Besides other people, what else do you enjoy having sex with?
I don't think I've fucked many things that aren't people. I think most of the things I've fucked with me people. Yeah. I like to fuck some gigs sometimes.
Yeah, all right.
I'll fuck up a gig.
I like to fuck the system.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I used to use other things to like enhance,
Please
like
do
a
go on.
wank or something. Does that count?
Yes, I would say so. What sort of things did you use to enhance
Say this.
your wank, as you said?
I think we're out of time, mate. Actually,
Yeah.
weirdly.
Did you hire somebody to
Fake.
show you some organs?
No, because again, that would be no. Oh, it is mad.
I'm never going to be horny again after that. That's how I feel. Don't do a silent laugh.
It's gonna be real hard to get a boner out of me for the next 48 hours.
Longer. Longer. That's all I'm going to think about.
Longer. I don't know. No, I haven't fucked anything that's not a person.
You come on, tell us the thing. We won't judge. I won't yuck your yum.
Judge.
I won't judge you.
You will judge.
I won't judge you, mate.
I won't yuck your yum. No, honestly, I think I was just making something up to try and get to a comedy place, but I couldn't find it.
Mine's is a hot dog bun. Anyway, thank you so much for... It's not actually. It's not your face going, what? I just thought it would be a funny thing to say.
My brain went to, if you're going to fuck bread, that would be like, that wouldn't be up there for me.
A hot dog bun?
Yeah.
I think it's purpose built.
No, just because it
I think-
somewhat looks...
I put my hot dog in the bun, and then I cover it in ketchup and
Microwave,
mustard.
do you get a bit of heat to it? Oh, this is fucking... This has gone awry.
It's gone so awry, I don't like
This
it.
has gone so awry.
There's so much better stuff we could have spoke about, and we've ended up back route one. I put my dick in a hot dog bun. Anyway, thanks for listening to Two Straight White Guys. Send us the comments. What bread do you like to fuck? Do you like a sourdough? Or maybe a cob? Anyway, thanks so much. We'll be back next week, you cunts.